Well done. I must say, Catapano, you have done it. You have annihilated the algorithm of IndieGOGO. You have raced Star Circuit to success in under 2 hours. Well done. But you still haven't beat me yet. And tonight I'm getting a little serious. Really just kind of getting back to the old grind, if you would. Who is in our chats tonight? I got Scoots. Thank you for showing up. I think this is one of those really quick ones where it just showed up out of nowhere. But gotta say, well done to ARTBRO number 2, Joe. Haven't beaten me yet. Welcome, Reese. Welcome. And Scoots, I've got the hobby. This is the hobby. Brolin on Joe. Is that a word? I think I just can't. Brolin? Is that a good one? I don't know. But I thought we would start off with a nice celebratory message. I wanted to get out my projector and the whiteboard and, oh, Bud's in the house. All right. Welcome, guys. He's busy celebrating. So much so, some weird shit is going down in the background. So hopefully all that gets good. So we're going to give him a little celebratory thing. It's good that everything's basically blank here, except his nice little name tag there. So I'm a wiener. Yay. So we got to make him smile. He's too angry here. Where's that smudge brush at? So we're going to grab... see, I always think 90s too drastic for such a subtlety I'm going to be trying to grab right here. So we're going to make him Happy Catapano. And let's see. I'm a wiener. I'm a wiener. I want INDIEGOGO. Yay. Wiener. Okay, let's see. What else can we do here? That's absolutely hilarious. We got to give him some Star Circuit stuff. Shouldn't we give him some Star Circuit graphics? Something? No, we got us a jolly good fellow. He won. Yeah, what party balloons, right? So let's get some purples in there because he loves purple in Star Circuit. So we'll get some balloons. All right. If I'm gonna try to be serious about this and do some art with it, let's draw a balloon. Now, I got Photoshop, so there's actually a guy, a teacher at a college who is the world champion at drawing circles freehand. So, this is a little graphic design, a little cheat sheet for all you people out there who wants to do a little bit of graphic design but don't have a lot of time. Just grab that big circle, put a little tie down there, get a little string, and let's pull a highlight out. And what are we going to put on the balloon, guys? Let's give it some backlighting there. I'm getting a little fancy for us. What's our congratulations? Is that what we're saying? Congrats on your space race comic. Space race. I like that. We're going to go space race. Space race comic, yeah. Space race. Yeah. Gotta make another balloon now. So we'll make yellow one right here. Come back down. Little squigglies. All right, chat. What are we going to tell them with this balloon? I chose the last ones. What are we doing this time? Pizza dripping in ranch. Oh, right. Okay. Yes. 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 Hold on. Yes. I'm trying to think. No, that's too insinuative. I was going to put ranch sauce all on his face, but that's too insinuative. That would have been funny, though. But yeah, just a pizza slice. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I think I got a pizza texture somewhere from when I made the other stuff. We'll just freehand because this is an art channel, right? Well, it's a game channel, so we're live on IndieGOGO, and when I'm done playing around and being goofy, I'll do a little bit of promotion, but we got to rag on Joe a bit here. Pepperonis. Pop them in random spots. We need the cheese. And what color is cheese, everybody? Velveeta. That's the color of cheese. Velveeta. So grab that pepperoni. We do a little bit of grease popping out of it by some sort of like, I don't know if I'll be able to pull this one off. Maybe that blue's the wrong color. Like that. We'd usually put some kind of texture. Let's say we're in the 90s, early 90s, Saved by the Bell style. So let's just grab the white of his ghee and start. Anyone, if you have this opened up in YouTube and can open up another tab, just go ahead and type in Seinfeld music or, other type of 90s sitcom type stuff. This will start popping off. Don't ask me why. It's just the graphic design I think I'm pulling out for this to kind of move on to back in the series, because I'm almost done with that piece that I've advertised, guys. Almost done. You all have been with me through it. So wanted to see how far I can get tonight. And I need to get in the habit of streaming pretty much all the time. Congratulations to Joe, but now I have to beat Joe. I have to make sure I at least launch or hit my goal. So you guys are going to be seeing a lot more crazy stuff happen around here. So, all right, what's this balloon say? Anyone got any ideas? Cheese Whiz? Oh, yeah, we forgot the ranch. I got to put the ranch in. Oh, ranch sauce. And ranch has little bits in it too, right? So we'll see. Slather it on, gloop it, glop it. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, my pressure sensitivity isn't working great. Got it too low. It's just so insinuative. It's like, that's not ranch. That's Puka's special sauce. Maybe too many spots. Too close. You're just supposed to speckle kind of random. I guess it depends on how tangy or flavor or spice you have on your ranch. But Space Race, we got Space Race in there. I got to put one more thing in there. Congratulations. And then, like I said, I think we'll move over and start getting serious. Congrats. Like, we're not even trying here. And I'm going to go ahead and email that to him. Hold on. One more touch. All right. Just had to make sure that I made my point there. We'll We'll save that out. I'll email that to him, and we'll get out of here. Oh no! I'm gonna do it. Yep. I named it that, and it's going right into the YouTube channel's email. Oh my God! You need to sprinkle herbs all over it for the less suggestive look. I know. That's what I'm saying. Why not give him one of those long white Chinese? Well, because this isn't necessarily trying to point at anything except he's a wiener. Now it looks like someone decided to put glitter on it. Well, I mean, ranch is the glitter of Joe's Pizza. That's the best I can go on that one. So get into mail right here. Let's send that over to the celebration boy. Let's see. I'm a wiener. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Joe's already been showing off some stuff. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. All right, cool. All right. He's much better than a wiener. He's a super wiener. Yay. Well, awesome. Let's see. Catapano. I didn't know he was showing that off yet. He did tell me it was happening today. All right. And sending with love from Biggums. And then we'll... All right. So let's get serious, people. So I am this far. And the only thing I have left to do in this is the ground, the plants. Finish that up. So, yeah, we may give him the white beard. I already sent it. What was the white beard insinuating? That would just make this look so much worse. And I think that makes a point, right? Bud's trying to get me in trouble here. All right. Enough with the Biggums tea. I played the character. Congratulations, Joe. But now I gotta climb. So this is how far I am with this, and we gotta get rolling. This is the roll. There we go. So if you see what I'm playing here is eventually when I get done with the piece and the build file, I'm probably going to play with some colors and levels and trying to get it really vibrant. I have some plans to put that on maybe a canvas print, and have that as one of our perks. I'm not quite too sure exactly how yet. I figured I'd ask you guys, what do you all think? Like wall scroll, poster, paper poster, postcard. Like, I thought a really awesome wall print would be. Oh, you do? Go ahead and send it to me if you want me to show it up on here. Yeah, guys, Jedi's been doing this awesome Spider-Man piece. And, since I did that Star Circuit thing. So if Joe's been doing the Star Circuit stuff, I might just want to show you guys because I'm sorry. I'm pretty happy about it. Up close. Oh, okay. No. All right. He's not showing it off just yet. All right. Okay. He was just saying, whoa, dude, close up. This thing is nuts. He says the print is incredible. Sweet. All right. So good. All right. So, yeah, I won't show that yet. Sorry, Jedi. But, yeah, as far as your thing, go ahead and send it to me if you want to. Where is your indie? Oh, yeah. Right. Guys, yeah, while I wait for Jedi to send that out, I'll promote myself a bit. So, yeah, we're doing Beckon. If you're new to us or new to this right now, you can check more about us at zadestudios.com. It's a two-parter website. The first part's kind of the business. The back end, Beckoned is a lot of what you'll see on our IndieGOGO page, which I'll go ahead and click through, but it all loads in nice and fancy, so it won't be all clean and everything. It'll all take its time and be fancy, so just bear with it. It was more just to say, oh, look, that's nice. So anyway, on our IndieGOGO, which I'll hit refresh, and just to make sure, we have been pulling at least a person a day so far, and that's great. We had an awesome beginning. It's just I've got to start to buckle down and start climbing this ladder with no rungs. I'm out there looking, so if you guys have any suggestions or see any video gamer people in the indie games groups doing interviews, send me those channels. I gotta get in communication with them. But yeah, we've added the art book last weekend and everything. It's a JRPG. It's made by two guys, me and my older brother Dwight, who's not here tonight because, again, this is just me throwing ourselves out there a little bit more frequent. He usually joins me on Beck and Development Weekly stream every Friday night at 8, which all these wonderful people in the chat are with us all the time, and they make it all worth it. So it's got, here on the IndieGOGO, we go through a lot of the description of the mechanics and the scope of the spell systems, the skill systems, the combo systems, or, you know, abilities. And then we start getting a bit more into the story, the lore, the characters that you'll be playing as and running in this adventure with, the towns some of the towns you'll be going through during the game. We didn't want to show too much in some of their descriptors. Music, we do have a guy of interest that's been communicating with us and, you know, been inspired to write some really cool stuff. So I'm excited to see what he comes up with. But yeah, and then just more about who we are, what's come about, why we're doing this. There's a demo on Steam that you can go at, but I'm going to keep scrolling down because I always get to that part and throw it up. There is our stretch goals, which kind of lay out what different builds of the game, and each edition is pretty major, which is why the stretch goal prices are kind of high on it. But it's, again, a ladder we're trying to go up. But basically the bronze version, yeah, that's the main base core game. So, but the lighting experiment, if we hit gold tier, we get to do something like this, where the sprites I've been making, I've added a light system to them. So as they're moving and light sources are moving past and through them, they're literally, or they're not literally, but they're emulating light and casting light. So I thought that was something really fun to play with, especially with the game that's hand-drawn and is animated this way, as if we start using dynamic light systems like this. So yeah, it's going to be fun on there. So our closing thoughts is just me basically saying how I feel about making these type of, or what I expect for us to make out of this, not what we have yet, but what I plan to, and a little hint that this is just the beginning for the whole group, for Beckoned. It's the Hobbit of my Lord of the Rings. So, and then there's a glossary. So if you're confused about anything or any of the names you're having a hard time pronouncing, we hope this helps describe and clear up some questions you may be there. I'll be disappointed if this pick isn't a plethora of blurb, Jedi. There will be many blurbs. Have you sent it to me yet? I can't show it, Germs, and Spidey's all. Oh, right. Well, show us the city you're talking about, dude. You can't just drop in and be like, dude, awesome city. Can't show you. I guess I did that with Joe's Star Circuit thing to you, so it's fair. It's fair. Yeah, So I showed you guys all the finished pencils, and then when I went over onto Publishing Pete, I had it colored. So I showed you guys all the finished pencils. What's going on right now? When I went over onto Publishing Pete. Okay, all right, never mind. Sorry, guys. All of a sudden, I started hearing myself again. Okay, so you gave it to me. All right. Or you said, yeah, Germ, so I'm trying to think. That's fair enough, buddy. Fair enough. That's why I said it. Okay, so you're not gonna send it to me because it'd be hypocritical if you did. I gotcha. All right, gotcha. All right. So guys, you all just gonna have to wait until he's done. So yeah, Joe's already. He said sometime he was going to promote that Star Circuit one. So I want you to see it too, Jedi. But if you go to Publishing Pete's channel, the last open mic he had, you can get a sneak peek of it. It's just not in the full digital glory where you could zoom up on it. So is there a clone of you've been hiding? No. Why? Jeremy's hair is getting nice swoopies. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens. This is I told Jedi this is the COVID mullet. You know, it's working out. So Sunday post day. Sunday post day. Today's Tuesday or Wednesday. Yesterday was Tuesday. Yeah, I was up pretty late. Me and Joe talked a little bit. He was very excited about that, and that was awesome to watch. I was actually streaming on another with two other artists over there at Tales of Zero, and yeah, I had Joe on the phone right here with the earbuds in one side, you know, every now and then, or overhearing it, and then on the stream the other way, and trying to. But I was there in the first half of it, and it was just roaring. So yeah, I gotta get to work. That's when I'll post it. Oh, okay, all right. You heard it here, guys. Jedi said he'll post it. He'll post it on Sunday. So I gotta make sure I'm on the right. Okay, yep, that's it. So yeah, my idea is to try to finish with my ground texture here, which, hey, so you'd be like, okay, well, he's got lines everywhere. So what's he really need to do? I need to make all of this look a lot more natural. I've got things like the area right, yeah, man, that's about. The area right here needs to not meet up with the leaf, if that makes any sense. If you just saw it kind of go right up into the leaf, it didn't feel natural to me. I got these weird lines popping up in places like this too that you need to kind of make sure they're not too cluttery. That they can be random, but you kind of need to control your randomness a bit, or at least I do. You do whatever you want. But just trying to break up all those shapes that as I'm carving all this out, just kind of naturally start to fall in, and you have to kind of go back and make sure you rough them back up, or at least that's the approach I had with this. And that's all to kind of get this uniform texture around the whole thing. So when, you know, working on pieces like this, for me, it's not just the colors that need to work on, you know, design of threes, or, you know, certain aspects of the design, angles or negative space or balance. I use it as a guiding light to hit everything with the same theorem. And just like using colors everywhere, it'll unify everything together. So what I'm having is these empty spots here, that I need, and up in here. I need to hurry up and finish those with some line art. Need to clean up some of this, get the last blast of color in, and then I think this baby's done. Unless we want to add some seagulls or something like that, some birds up in here to make this a bit more lively, but I don't kind of think it needs it. I think it's pretty much got its life. Maybe right here. Hold on. That's a better spot. Now, it needs to be an alien one, right? So maybe we don't get to see the whole thing. And again, I get to fudge this out in a second to match the focal focus of the background. Now, I could throw off a couple different wings too. But then will it come off the same? And then let's see if I could play with a second one popping up over there. And if I do that, there may be a third one popping up. Because again, threes, but if I can also line it up with something that, so then together they make a grouping of three, whether that be with color or something, because you don't want to do that too much, because like, see if I had one sitting in the water, like back over here or something. cores, give it a little bit of reflection. This is where Bud is really helpful with his ducks. All right, so, and then we're going to fudge those out. And then you barely even notice they're birds anymore. They just become spots again. So maybe I'll try to do something a little bit lighter this time. Okay, so Booyakasha. All right, back to this. Pretty stupid ground. Stupid. So yeah, what up? Recently wanted you to add burbs. Oh, word. Okay. Well, are those burbs? Is that what we're calling them? Burbs? Burbs. I gotta move this one. We can kind of see them. Might even want to move that one too. Yeah. All right. Stop it with the fudgy background. See, every time I start zooming into this, I get nervous. I'm like, oh, let me work on the background. Nope. Controlled scribbling back to kind of a mossy texture rolling over what I seem to be working with kind of a rocky surface. And so I'm putting in some guidelines, scribbled in kind of random, then grabbing the eraser, making sure I pull out any draw-throughs that are confusing. And that helps group shapes together like we did with Jedi's background on that Mando piece he did. Again, you don't want to get it too muddy. But then again, sometimes, you know, you can, that's maybe what you want to be doing. A lot of it's me getting something to come back in here and start doing some crosshatches. And the crosshatch ends up putting the texture in on the ground. So the combination of those with the random marks and the cracks not only give me a slight roadmap while I'm in the flow, but it also helps me keep it, you know, randomized, and everything looks like it was meant to be there. So that's kind of where a lot of the detail pops out, is you just kind of have to find a flow and keep going. Be wild. Experiment, play with it. You know, if it doesn't feel like it's going to work in that direction, switch up in the other. Don't push hard. That's my biggest thing. Unless you're absolutely trying to get dark, you're seeing my crosshatches are very light, and I slowly build on them with, you know, changing up the direction slightly, and I'll get these nice gradients. If I'm sitting here going hard like this, you can kind of see how you don't need to do that. You can come off and slowly build on it. You'll get smoother gradients. But that's just me. Yeah. That's what that Star Circuit one was that you guys saw, was this crosshatch. And it was really this piece, and doing it with you guys, I was like, oh yeah, I want to do, all right, if I'm going to be doing that, I want to do it crosshatch. So yeah, so Jedi, you like drawing cities. I like it too. It's just tedious, all the different shit, and especially for stuff like I've gotten. I've already got it prepped. So like my picture of Redmouth, I had a guy the other night go, See, look at that. How do you draw that? And I was like, same way as you guys do. I just like sit down for 30 hours. But all the little tedious details, like, you know, it was way after getting the architecture. I was like, this place needs some fabrics, and started throwing all these multicolor. What I hate. Oh, you hate it? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's tedious, isn't it? But yeah, it's making sure everything's looking right and in the right place, and you know, but I got to have a little fun. You know, in the script we named it Redmouth, and so it's I wanted to get kind of like this raw, rough place looking, and you're actually walking into Redmouth. So you got like the fire eyeballs, kind of the skull, and the rocky teeth. And it's all kind of in this red, ancient Sascrittalock nest. So yeah, and then again, you guys have been watching me work on the Tulabanya one, and yeah, the tediousness of just trying to make sure everything's looking right. It's nuts, dude. It's but that's the fun of it, you know. That's the fun of it. Is in the end, you're like, I can't believe it did it. But yeah. So, please send help. Well, how far are you into the city, Jedi? Clan. Yeah. Yep. It will look epic. How far are you into it? Come on, Photoshop. Catch up. I did something bad. I made Photoshop's performance pull back a bit. And now that I've done that, working on these big giant pieces have been a little, well, look how many projects I got open too. I mean, let's not, you know, that's probably a good point, right? And I did just show them off. Oh, yeah. Sorry, just had to giggle again. All right, back to the performance, because maybe I don't, hopefully I don't have to, maybe it's a scratch disc. Hopefully I don't have to restart Photoshop for that to activate. I'm pretty sure I do, but we'll see if that helps. See, when I'm drawing a little too fast for Photoshop to keep up, it'll just draw a straight line between its last 2 points. So there's something to be said for traditional media. So yeah, man, I'm glad to be having this image done. It shows a piece of Beckoned that's the softer part instead of the intensity, the combat, the, you know, the spells, the kind of the political dark tone that a lot of the stuff has. You know, kind of pulling back a little bit on that. And I know I already have a piece that's real colorful and fun looking with the Tulabanya one, but I needed one that had the whole group in it. I needed one that showed them all together. And the interesting thing is I don't think you'll see, you know, certain things happen. And then nah. About said some things. Like, you don't see enough of stuff like this. Like, there's some moments in this that, you know, while you're playing the game, I want it to feel like this, like playing in the woods with your friends, you know, and on an adventure. That's a lot of what the exploration is going to be built around, is that feeling. But the story itself, it's going to get rough. It's going to get rough. But it's also going to be quite fun to see all these systems come into play and how they act, like making these this combat system flow the way we have planned, and having Lane and Anel, you know, both active during that. We have 2 different types of systems. We're still trying to make sure what direction we're going to take it in. One is completely a new way of party management in an RPG system. The other one is just kind of the standard basic way, but you can still swap characters in and out. And the other thing, you do, like, I haven't been talking about this much, and maybe I need to add it into the IndieGOGO. I kind of like barely hint at it, but while you engage with, like, in the demo right now, if you go and engage one Glag or Miglop enemy, you can switch to another enemy in the same turn. You don't have to wait for one to die or anything. You can swap over because your turn is still constantly flowing through. It's your moment of opportunity, so maximize it the best you can. And it turned out to be a mechanic I haven't seen in RPGs. Exploitable, possibly. I don't see how it. I mean, obviously see how it could be, but there's other stats of the characters that we can mitigate a lot of problems there and balance. But it's also us just playing with that, you know, a little bit more. And then the enemies, don't think we'll be giving enemies that ability, but they will have the ability to block. And if you watch me and Joe earlier, we were talking about Skyward Sword and how I made a note that there's a particular way that I think we're going to implement inspired by Skyward Sword as far as some fun ways to implement enemies in the blocking scenarios a bit more. And if you played Skyward Sword, you may be picking up a little bit on what I'm talking about. But it's really like, without giving a luck, roll, risk formula, which we may end up doing, that's what I've got planned. You know, sometimes the enemy would block, sometimes it wouldn't. But what if it's different than that? You know, what if it's, you know, preemptively? So it's like you can clearly see the enemy's defense is open over here. So hit that side, you know, before they switch around. You know, I'm not, the balance on that could get interesting because, like, how fast would they adjust their block during that turn? You know, are they, when you charge up for an attack, will they read that at a certain, and that right there, I think, is actually in the game right now, in the prototype. So when you turn break, you'll have the ability to press and hold an attack button, but it doesn't, like, right now, doesn't mechanically make it more powerful, but the enemy will see you do that and block. So we're wanting to play with that a little bit more and get a bit more dynamic on that side too. But there's just a lot of stuff, a lot of ideas. And again, I'm going to hint at it a bit more. I think I've said this on the stream before. The revolver system is what we're calling our experiment idea. And we may implement that, which will keep everything very fresh and new. Not just the melee combat and the graphics, but the system as a whole. And it should allow for the three of them to, you know, fight well together, you know, balance each other's weaknesses off, and allow the player to really customize the builds of the what are called job systems, or I guess class systems, or, you know, in the game. So not political class systems, but like Anel doesn't have to be the healer if you don't want her to. She's just going to have stats that beef her up in sabotage abilities, you know, draining abilities, or, you know, siphoning enemies' HP or magic points, or, you know, whatever, absorbing, you know, attacks from them. And then, of course, you know, healing and stuff. But she'll have certain stats, but you can build her to be a highly combatant character. And you can build Taj to be your healer. He's just going to have other, you know, consequences, you know, other problems, you know. So his stats will be more for the tanky, the more I'm going to be in your face. So is it really totally customizable? If you're wanting to optimize the fun out of it, yeah. And maybe your first playthrough, you will do that, you know, but then again, maybe you won't. And we can play around with that too, you know. Maybe you're spending the skill points as you're performing. So again, you can literally customize the character any way, play style you really want. So The only thing is narratively, Taja's not going to have super stats for magic. So, yeah, that's about as far as I could go in talking about that without revealing story stuff. So, that's the other thing. Man, I want to talk so much story. And watching Joe hit with a comic book made my brain go, it should have made a comic book. But no, it's awesome. It's awesome. I love making the game. And, you know, an event that me and Kenton had basically talked out, scripted out, you know, a few years ago, an event that happens right before the prologue of the game. Making that into a comic. It's a small enough event. I could just do one quick mini comic and see how that goes, but I've got to concentrate on making this game right now. But I've got ideas. Because that's a really cool scene. It's really epic. It would answer some questions, you know, make you ask a few more. But yeah, I could do that because I've seen it. Ever since we scripted it out, it's been in my head. I can watch it like a movie in my head. So just got to be the camera guy when you're a comic book artist. Move that around. Make sure your compositions are nice. Talk to your buddy who just was a success and be like, how do I do it? Watch all of his library videos. Become a student of Jedi. You know, be like, Jedi, okay, how do you do this? But nah, like I said, really it's the game stuff right now. We put all that work in for the, you know, those 2 years for that prototype. So, and I've been working at it for more than 4 years, a lot longer than that, you know, if you encompass everything I've done. But I kind of forgot where I was going. It's been a long time I've been doing this. Oh yeah, I was saying. And I don't get many opportunities to draw on things except, you know, here recently, since I've been going live, it's always stream, promote, try to find stream, promote. And I can't find an indie game community that's alive and electric right now. I've even reached out to a few people, be like, do you know where any place is? And nah, indie games are really hard right now. Bangarang. We're going to try it. You know, we're here, so let's own it. This has been a blast of an adventure. I've no regrets. No regrets. And man, what a portfolio afterwards, right? But we've got plans, man. We got plans. I got plans. Joe needs to launch that. That Star Circuit piece is one of my favorite drawings. So I was glad I chose to color it. So hope you guys enjoy it when he does. I don't know what he's putting that out on anything for. But yeah. We'll see. Create a forum for it. See, that's what I'm saying is like, do I have to become, if I can't find it, you know, you had to create it, which kind of means, hi guys, welcome. You know, here we are. So I'm doing my best to keep an open ear, to be self-aware, to look around, see what's going on. Like I said, 68's that's a long ladder to climb without any rungs in front of you. But thanks to you guys and the support I get from so many of you, like I can sometimes don't need rungs. But I kind of explained it like this. At this point, I know where I'm going. I know I need to go through the darkness of the hallway that I can't, like, if I stay on the straight and narrow, I know that's kind of bullhorning your way through, but I'm reaching out for walls for some sort of guidance and I'm not finding anything. To be able to find a wall, I have to go off the straight and narrow and wander around here a little bit. And so I guess I'm kind of yo-yoing my mental tactics back and forth, going and trying to find a wall. If I don't find anything, zero back in, just, I don't know. We're fine. We'll figure our way. I've done it so far. I've got it this far. Dwight's done it, and y'all have been right behind us. So, some days my brain clicks. Some days it's clicking more than it should. We'll figure it out. We had a great opening. We're still trending. I think we're on number 2 page of IndieGogo. Hold on, I'm going to watch that. IndieGogo video games. I mean, we trended on the first page for a good few days. We're up there. And then, of course, as time goes by, it drops down. And then it hopped back up there. And then it dropped down again. But we're dropped on the second page. So we're fine. Like I said, we were up there. We dropped a little bit. We hopped back up. Now we're back. But we're still at the top of the second page. So woohoo! That all works. Oh, if you guys want to see that, here we go. So So we were up here after those first 2 days. Like, it went boom. So thank you all so much for that. We held that position well, and every day it passed a little bit. It kind of went down, and so now we're here. So then that's on the second page. Let me refresh it. I'll show you what I mean by second page. So if you go down, boom, and it says show more, boom. Oh, we're not. Okay, yeah. So we're right there. Still, we're trending. We're good. So yeah, that was something that I was talking to Joe about. I was like, dude, we're both trending on IndieGogo. That's insane. It's insane. He's on the stinking front page. Well done. And if you're coming and seeing me off of Joe's material, go back and watch a few episodes and I pulled out the ranch. You might get some of the jokes we've been talking about. Oh, you found one on LinkedIn? Did you send it to me? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Dwight's been dealing with some weather issues out there. A lot of people are. I hope everyone's staying safe. He's been through worse. Him and his wife are quite capable people. So, and you've put in just as much. What you talk about? It's insane to say. Oh, yeah. Well, when I met you, it was through Joe's streams, way back 4 years ago. I was that weird guy that kept trying to be funny in the comments. I was working on BECKONED at that time. That's kind of when I really started nose to the grind. We got the business set up. We got the logos all done. Kent was really helping me draft some stuff out. And, then, yeah, Joe started all that up, and I was watching it, being a part of it. And, yeah, it's been a wild ride, man. This has been everyday life. Like, BECKONED has been my life for, like, everyday life. I'm basically full time at this. Dwight basically helps me out, family help, but that's why the IndieGogo happened. It's time to go. It's time to go. So, yes. And yeah, I mean, I remember talking to Joe when he's starting concepts and world building for Star Circuit, and I'm telling him world building for BECKONED and go, hey, does this sound good? Hey, does this sound good? So it's like both people are kind of trying to force feed our ideas into the other one. And we're, it's been awesome to bounce off of him. It's been awesome that my brother Dwight ended up, being the one to come through and help me get this far with the programming. And, it's something that me and my buddy Kenton had, worked on when we were kids, and I kind of never, one of many things we worked on. I took it as my own, motivation and moved on with it and tried it once. Joe's talked about that. Kent remembers that too. And, here we are again, except this time we're ready and tempered. So, and it's been awesome having Jedi by and kind of growing with us and having everybody like Scoots. I mean, without saying too much, Scoots has been helpful in so many ways, inside and out. And, Reese as well. Your all support out there on this, on everything too. And then IndieGOGO, or not Indiegogo, but Instagram. I mean, back to what Bud was saying, creating your own art indie game conglomerate right now. I don't know if that's even a safe idea. I would love to do it though, if I knew that's what people wanted, and that, but we're here, aren't we? We're all here. So maybe this is it. Oh, I know. Exactly. Scoots. Like, IndieGOGO was just one of the plans. And we have plans if it works out, and it's gonna, I've got full focus, full plans on it. I just got to get used to this stream game. That's really it. And also doing business meetings and balance all that stuff and getting the art done. So again, I'm trying to get this image basically ready to be used for more promo stuff and more, more posts. And it's just a variant. I know a lot of the stuff is darker toned, and everybody's got that angry face on. So I think it'd be a little bit better if we get a little bit of that softer tone out there for people to see that, hey, we got a lighter side to us. Or Beckon has the lighter side is kind of where I'm, insinuating here. It's not all fantasy drama. But where are we at? Jeremy, the master planner. Yeah. Dude, I told Dwight when I got him on this, I never wanted to do it with luck. I wanted to plan as much as I could, research as much as I could. I told Joe the same thing. This is the time to take yourself serious. So do what you would expect someone you hired, would do. Like, if you wanted the best person to do web stuff, well, how do you know if that's the best guy if you don't know how to do web stuff? How do you know how to vet people if you don't really know? And that's the other talent, I guess. People talk about directors, and I'm not saying I'm doing a killer job. I got a great group of guys, but it's about bringing that talent together, and I have to know what I'm dealing with. Being a game guy leading this whole thing on, games aren't just art and programming. They're music, they're timing, they're storytelling. Not for all games, but RPGs, people are nervous about it. I grew up with them. I was born within it. I was forged from it. What's Bane say? From the Batman series. Yeah, I was born within it. However he talks. I need a tube. But Jedi, you should have grew up when me and Joe did. We had the Fox animated Batman series, the legendary one. I don't know how you could even watch that, but Mask of the Phantasm, that movie was awesome. The series was awesome. If you like Batman series, that's the legendary one. Me and Joe were talking about it the other day. Yeah.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally, but you're merely adopting the dark. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? It's the best that you're getting out of me. I was born in it, molded by it. Come on, Photoshop.
Happy trails, everyone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I'm kind of probably going a little bit over an hour this time. Like I said, I have a goal in mind. This isn't your normal Beckon Development Weekly stream. Those are on Fridays. This was Biggums Draws, Episode 1. I had to do something to congratulate Joe with today. And since ARTBRO's I was a little late with that. My phone was charging, and I was away from it, doing some other things, and all of a sudden I've got phone calls, and it was on silent. My bad. But I was glad to jump in and help him out there, at least to see that Skyward Sword's coming. So, come on, Photoshop. What's going on? Bye, bud. Hope he's doing okay. This is later. What are we? We're half an hour later than we usually are. Yeah, because Beckon Development Weekly stream starts at 8, ends at 9. ARTBROs starts at 7, ends at 8 on Wednesdays. And so, all right. And to the master planner comment again, it's not. I'm trying. That's it. I don't want to half-ass anything. If people are going to take me serious and know that I'm in it, I better be doing my due diligence. So, and that's just me. Maybe you don't need to be that hard on yourself in life, but it's not really hard for me. It's kind of what I want to do. I want to give it my all. Jedi's gone? Okay. You have a good night, dude. Oh, yeah, you saw that Star Wars game they put out there. And Jazz? Are you saying Jazza? Have a good night, man. Thanks for coming by, too. And yeah, show off that Spidey as soon as you're done with that city, dude. Gotta say, it's a really impressive Spider-Man drawing. You guys are going to be impressed, too, when he shows it off. But better keep those perspectives right, Jedi. Oh, Jazz. Okay, cool. I was going to say, if you're going to promote Jazz on this channel, we're going to have some problems. He's a cool guy. I just want to challenge him. Kenton called me an omni artist when we were kids because I was doing stage acting, singing, and sculpting, and drawing. And he was like, dude, you're like an omni artist. So when I saw Jazza and saw that that's basically what his channel is like, throw me an art challenge. I'll do anything. I'm sitting there going, okay, all right, I found my breed. I gotta find a way in there. But dude, then you look at it and he's got his own like art boxes and whole business line, whole business set up around him. So good for you, Jazza. Oh yeah, sounds like the White's got power. Yeah. Sweet. All right, I'm getting Getting some more pictures. Right. Things I can't show. Because people got projects. But that's the thing, yeah. This has been the closest thing that I could have to a Neverland adventure was make your own Neverland and see if you're a good enough salesman with it. And that's the trick right now. I'm an artist trying to be a salesman. That's the trick. I see images in my head, then I got to go draw them. I'm like, oh, that would be awesome. And then I start drawing it. And then that's where you all come in. You guys have been doing great. You give me a little bit of time to come back and start drawing a little bit, getting some new stuff out there. Because everybody's helping and sharing and putting it out there. That's the best we can do. It's the best we can do. So keep going. I don't know what we're fighting for except BECKONED. That's about it. If you want to find a deeper meaning behind this, having fun, being a creator, having the freedom to create your own thing, and share it with the world. Try to make it something that you're proud of, something that can inspire people. And, along the way, have it continue inspiring you. Keep getting up in the morning, keep pushing, keep making sure you're giving it everything you got. And as far as IndieGOGO is concerned, it's like a marathon. I told you that dark tunnel, it's not alone. Even in the trailer, it was kind of a hint to all you guys. A little homage to you. Try to remember, you're never alone. And so here we are. So thank you, everybody. I thank Joe for being an art bro. Thank Kenton for always being there when we were young. Life just gets in the way for all of us a lot of the time. My brother, holy crap. Being able to do what he did, not knowing what to do from the beginning, he really trusted me. And as much time as he put into that thing, he works full time. The only times he gets to work on everything is in between his real job. So, yeah, it's incredible we got that far. I can't wait to see these plans we've got, this architecture we're laying out, the logics. I can't wait to start layering spells on top of spells. I can't wait to start playing with the other characters. I can't wait to start designing other levels than Loading Lacuna, which I already have a few sketches beginning, to get me started. I haven't gone into those blindly. I've got designs for every place. So just get on that roll. Get that funding, get everything back and focused. Get into the in-demand program, maybe, possibly, more than likely. That seems to be the trend, and it's effective. Everybody likes going to the in-demand. I see its benefits. So, but again, Jedi said Master Planner Jeremy, so I've got ideas, I got thoughts, I got plans. But the world turns, and you have to be like water and move around obstacles. Barely even letting them know you're there if you can. If you can just slip past some of these obstacles and keep pushing, that's your best bet. Stay focused. Get sleep, eat well, exercise, All those things I don't do. But at least I know. At least I know, right? I gotta go take Bubba running. I usually take him running. He plays boomerang every day, multiple times a day. When I mean play boomerang, it's until he's like, hey, you're standing in one spot. That doesn't work. It makes you move. Bubba, I'm talking about you. Where are you? He's in the living room. People were like, why don't you get him to do your shows? It's like, great. Yeah. I gotta figure out a way of having my dog sit here in front of the camera and draw and make it look like it's him. A few camera tricks would be fun, but wow, what a job to do every week. Plus, he wouldn't do it. I'd have to have treats right there. And every few seconds it'd be, we try, right? Well, yeah, we try. No idea's too crazy around here. We just got to figure out how to make it work. Post the link. Oh, sorry. Yeah, crap. Pretty bad about that. Paste. And then show. And that's how it goes. I'll take it off the screen here in a few seconds. Yeah, guys, the link's in the chat. It's up on the screen. Go check it out. I believe it's in the description of the video as well. Go over there. And also, if you go down into the description of the video some more, you'll see where I say go look for that Catapano guy. So he's already won. So this is my little joke. Biggums joke. So yeah, maybe streaming again tomorrow to try to get this finalized and finished. If not, it'll be finalized and finished on Friday during Beck and Development weekly stream. So that'll be done. Maybe by then we'll be seeing some other stuff, floating around the internet, maybe some pockets of some cool people we can get in with. Joe and me had talked about the numbers of how many backers this thing is going to need. It's going to need quite a lot. So I love our group. I love it so much. And having people we don't know pop in and maybe doing some crazy things, just bear with it for a little bit. If it happens, we'll get through this. That's the other thing. Like, I need to, with the streams like this that are just popped out there like randomly. Yeah, I gotta have those impulses a bit faster so I can get some posts out there shared about it, and people can prep for them a bit more. But then again, for me, I'm needing to get the work done, but I'm also needing to stream, so I'm trying to kind of do both at once. Streaming on other people's stuff, like I said, all this morning I was looking. Every pocket I could find. But just nothing's electric. Nothing's alive right now. I mean, people are working, yes. People are doing things, yes. But there's not like a single base community. It's just churn and that I can find with indie games right now. So I gotta find them. Yeah, maybe this might have been a good stream to go back to the old style so I could have had our music playing. But yeah, I'll throw that up on screen again. What was the whatever about? Did I miss something? I guess it's going to be about that time I'm going to have to call this night. It's almost been 20 minutes till an hour. So I will probably try to pop the rest of these in there and get out. Like I said, whatever what. I posted it. I was a little late, probably. Yeah, Scoots has been posting things like links on LinkedIn like crazy for months now. Like, if there's one person that is trying to post it in every place she can find, that's her. And that kind of tenacity is really what we're looking for. I need to figure, like, she's been helping me trying to amass and search and try to find those things. And it's just been so helpful. But, oh, you're out of here? All right, later. Yeah, I think that's it for tonight for me. So yeah, next bit we'll be working right in there, and then we'll be finalizing up some of the color. So yeah, I hope everybody had a good night, and I am gonna be out of here. Everybody have a good night. Love you. Thanks.